Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk on the topic Constitution. The Constitution of India is the pride of our nation. It is the supreme law of India and nobody in India, even the president, has the power to do something that violates the constitutional rule. Did you know that the Constitution of India is the longest constitution in the world? It gives the people their fundamental rights and set rules and guidelines that govern and must be followed. As you might know, the Constitution of India lays down an important framework that demarcates the structure of the political system, power and duties of government, instructions, and gives the people their fundamental rights and duties towards the country. The main aim of the Constitution is to protect the fundamental rights of the people. On 26 November 1949, the Constitution was adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India, although it came into effect on 26 Jan 1950. Since the Constitution was created by the Constituent Assembly, it constitutes constitutional supremacy rather than parliamentary supremacy. The Constitution of India, from start to end, is made by the Indians only. It replaces the Government of India Act 1935 and functions as the country's fundamental governing document. The Constitution declares India a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic. It ensures that all the citizens of India will get equality, liberty, and justice. Story behind the formation of the Constitution. The Constituent Assembly was formed in 1946 and constituted of members of the provincial assemblies. In total, there were 299 members. The president of this assembly was Dr. Rajendra Prasad. To design the Constitution, a drafting committee was formed. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who is regarded as the father of the Constitution of India, was the chairman of the drafting committee. It took the committee 3 years to draft the Constitution, holding 11 sessions over 65 days. This is because India is a big country with so many cultures and religions. The committee wanted to make sure that they make a constitution that leads the country to success. What are the components of the Indian Constitution? The Indian Constitution is the longest in the world. It consists of a preamble and 470 articles which are categorized into 25 parts. This is not the end. It also has 12 schedules and 5 appendices. Even after its enactment, the Constitution has been amended 104 times. Latest one came on 25 January 2020. The preamble. The preamble is the heart of the Constitution. This is because it beautifully lays down the country's core values and what it stands for. Originally, it was not a part of the Constitution but was added much later on. The preamble promotes justice, liberty, and equality for every Indian. It wants to maintain the unity and integrity of the country. The preamble declares India sovereign, which means the country is an independent authority and it is not a dominion of any external power. It also says that the India is secular, which means that all the citizens have the right to practice their religions. The introductory document further says that the India embraces social and economic democracy. It provides every Indian with equality of status and opportunity. What are the fundamental rights included in the Constitution? The Constitution gives every citizen 6 fundamental rights. They are as follows. Right to equality, which means every citizen will get equal rights in every field irrespective of their color, caste, religion, and gender. Right to freedom. India is a democratic country where the Constitution guarantees freedom to every Indian. Under these, several rights are such given as freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom to reside in any part of the country, freedom of association, freedom of assembly without arms, freedom to practice any profession. Right against exploitation. The right prohibits child labor and human trafficking and states that forcing children to work under the age of 14 in factories, mines, or any hazardous condition is strictly not allowed. This right also states that the government does not have the power to discriminate against anyone based on caste, religion, gender, or color. Right to freedom of religion. This right implies that India is a secular country where the citizens can fearlessly follow their religion or culture. Cultural and educational rights. All religions, cultures, and linguistic minorities have the right to preserve their heritage and culture. The state has no official language. The government does not have the right to discriminate against any educational institution just because the minority group is operating it. Right to constitutional remedies. This right ensures that the government cannot violate anyone's right. If citizens feel their right is taken away, then they can go to the court and demand justice. Thank you.